Hi, and welcome to the second episode of Mail Day with BeardedTinker. Today we are having a special. All those packages here are related to the Ender 3 Pro or my Ender 3 Pro and future upgrades. So let's get started. Don't worry, I got a new blade. Okay, so here we have two relay modules. I'll open up one. This relay module will be used in future for controlling power of the Ender 3. So my current setup works like this. I have smart outlet. On this outlet I have connected Ender 3 Pro printer, and Ender 3 Pro printer has splitter on the power cord, splitting the power between the printer and the Raspberry Pi. So when I want to start the printer, I must go into home automation and start this outlet. This outlet then powers up both printer and the Ender 3 motherboard. What my future setup will look like, I will have same power outlet powering power supply of the Ender 3, but Raspberry Pi will be constantly powered, while I will have this relay controlling power of the printer, so I can have Raspberry Pi on and printer off. There is a great video on how to do it. I will post a link, and also you will see this video from me in future where I will be doing upgrade of my printer and installing this relay to control the power. The second relay here is for another project I will have in the future, but more on that one when time comes. Here is the listing for the relay. The price is very low, it's $0.54 a piece. I bought 2 pieces, shipping is 34 cents. If you look at the reviews, they are more or less positive. There are a couple of negative. I presume most of them are due to the packages not arriving on time. Yeah, I have already bought stuff previously from this store, WAVGAT. They sell mostly Arduino stuff. And this relay should be really enough for the application I need for the control of the power of Ender 3 Pro printer. So let's open up the second envelope. Ta-da-da-da. Okay, and here is upgrade for my Ender 3 Pro printer, also a new heating element. Okay, so I really do not have any problem with my current heating element. I don't think I recall, is it 20 watt or 30 watt? I know that a lot of people are doing their upgrades for the printer, installing more robust heating elements. They usually opt out for 40 watts. But this one here, this is a 50 watt heating element. This is AliExpress listing for the ceramic cartridge heater for my 3D printer. I have bought a 24 volt 50 watt version. Previously I have bought a couple of things from this store. It's a Romeo 3D store, and I always have
positive feedback on them. They did send all their stuff very quickly, and it was nicely packed, and it was all as advertised. There is a description, pictures. If you go for customer reviews, you will see that all of them are positive. They have 5 out of 5 stars rating currently.
Now, okay, let's go with this bag. This is something I have ordered a long time ago, but unfortunately it was out of stock. So then I had to wait for it for a long time, and it was still out of stock. So I didn't want to wait anymore. Then I ordered some replacement for that. My original order is still being processed until those items do arrive. Let me get this all out. This package was opened by customs, so yeah. Okay, any guesses? And this squish box is SKR version 1.3 motherboard for my printer. I've ordered it about maybe 2 months ago together with TMC 2209 stepper drivers, but unfortunately since mid of July those stepper drivers are out of stock, so I had to wait a long time. Then I decided I cannot wait any longer, and I decided to split my order, have them ship this board here together with cheap stepper drivers. So those 4 stepper drivers are, I cannot remember how they're called. It's not DRV. I cannot remember now how they are called, but the original Ender 3 drivers. Okay. So until the new one, the new TMC 2208 drivers arrived, I will be using a new board with those original Ender 3 Pro drivers. Okay, so here is one. And I have four axes, or 3 axes plus extruder. I'm still not sure when the drivers I want to have in my printer arrive. If I will be using all 4 stepper drivers the same, or maybe I will put on X and Y and Z new drivers, have 1 new driver as spare, and for extruder use this driver. And duck is here, cable is here, Big Tree card is here, but I don't like when I see on cardboard markings from the jumpers. It means that jumpers were pressed really hard. Okay, and this is of course SKR board. Let's open it up, but probably you've seen it hundreds of times already, but that doesn't mean that you will not see it for 101st time. So this is the board. I'm really looking forward. I didn't want to do any changes on my original board. I want to have that board as a spare one. I didn't even do bootloader. I didn't put bootloader on it. I didn't exchange the firmware or anything. So I'm looking really forward to exchange my original Ender 3 Creality boards to this one.
This is web listing for the BIGTREETECH SK version 1.3 32-bit board. I bought this board without drivers. I ordered separated drivers, but that's a different story. The price was $17.78 with the shipping of $1.05 to Croatia. It should be official BIGTREETECH store, BQ official store. They have a lot of customer reviews. Most of them are 5 stars. And with the board arrived these stepper motors. They are A4988. Those stepper motors are same as original ones in the Ender 3. I bought red version. The price of each one is 58 cents with the free shipping. I bought 4 of them. Those are just temporary for me, as I said earlier. Unfortunately, my original TMC 2209 stepper drivers are still pending delivery because they are out of stock. But for now and for testing, I will be using those drivers here. Again, bought from the BigTreeTech store, official store from BQ.
We have only one package left, but that doesn't mean that we have only one more item. Okay, something is here. So, spare nozzles. GreenTech BL Touch. Filament runout detector. Spare Thermistors. And new screws, bolts for bed.
This is listing for the brass nozzles on the AliExpress. Again, they were bought from Roma 3D store. As I'm using Ender 3 Pro with 1.75mm diameter of the filament, I bought that dimension, and nozzle hole was 0.4mm. I believe that they are not something special, but for the price of 76 cents for the pack of 5, I think that's okay, and I will be using them as a replacement until either I clean my original or get better ones installed on the printer. This is web listing for the BL Touch. Unfortunately, I'm disappointed with this. Not that it is bad, but unfortunately I made a wrong purchase from my shopping cart. I had a couple of copies of the BLT Touch in the shopping cart, and by mistake I ordered this one. This one has a metal needle, and this is something I wanted to avoid. But unfortunately, by mistake, I ordered this one. Also, when I made the purchase, wrong purchase, I did ask supplier to send me additional wire harness for an extra cost, but I didn't arrive it, so the BLT Touch arrived with the short wiring. Price of the BLT Touch is $40.87 with the free shipping to Croatia. And if you see here longer wires, there is something that you will definitely not get packed with your shipment. So yes, the shipping was very fast. Yes, the order came in more or less correct, but unfortunately the wiring harness was wrong. Here is listing on AliExpress, again on Romeo 3D store, for the runout sensor or filament break detection, how they call it. At first I didn't know if I wanted to order it or not, but then I've seen that you can use it also for the exchange of the filament in mid-print, so I hope I will be playing a little bit more in future with that. I ordered black version for my Ender 3 Pro. The cables that do arrive with the sensor are long enough, so that shouldn't be an issue. The cost is $1.21 with the free shipping to Croatia. Thermistors were bought from, once again, Romeo 3D store. It is a lot of 5 pieces, 100k ohm. This should be a standard for the Ender 3. Also some other printers. I went for the C option. I think that it was this one. It should be just drop-in replacement for the Ender 3 Pro. $1.97 for a lot of 5 with the free shipping to Croatia. And last item from this bag was a nut spring and screw kit for my printer. It includes 4 nuts, 4 screws and 4 springs. I went with the option of yellow. That should be a little bit harder. I hope that it will make board a bit more stiff, but also make it retain its leveling. Again, it was bought from Romo 3D store. This is the content of the package. You have, as you can see on the nuts, indicated what part should be upper and what should be lower part. You do not get mixed colors, you get either blue or either red depending on your order. The price was $3.04 for the package, and it was free shipping to Croatia. And this is it for today's episode of Mail Day with BeardedTinker with Ender 3 Pro Special. I hope you enjoyed it. All the links to all the items are included down in the description. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified on the new video releases. Please press like if you like the video, and if you have any kind of a comment or idea, please leave it down in the comment section. I will be seeing you once again in Mail Day video in 2 weeks, and don't forget to check the video next week where I will be doing first part of the Ender 3 Pro upgrade with all the stuff you have seen here. Thank you, bye bye, have fun.